understand that she's one of the veterans coming back for this Boston College team as we get set for tip-off here at Chestnut Hill. Early on, looks like a zone defense for Ryder. Now they'll drop into a man. Quick shot from the far side. It goes for Anderson. Three-pointer. Shot 34% over the last 2 seasons. Was outstanding for Boston College in the exhibition against UConn. There's a nice shot on the near side from Emily Roach. Nice dish by Tomlinson into the corner. Carmodo hits the three. 6-2 lead for the Eagles early on. Back down low for McDaniel. Tries to work it back to Tomlinson. 10 on the shot clock for Boston College. Tomlinson drives up and under and one.
So she's got 2 assists. She's got 2 points and going to the line for an extra one. You know, just an offensive rebound off the miss.
Carmodo able to pick it up. Back out for Rolfe. She fires a three and she hits it. Oh, the 3 ball falling early for Boston College.
It's going to do so much to open themselves up in the offensive end. A little bit of a press on here.
Trying to break the press. A step through by Roach, and she'll finish at the bucket. Got it tipped right back to herself, and Tomlinson will control it again for the Eagles.
The Eagles doing a great job on the offensive glass right now.
Anderson fires and hits. College here in finding that shot, as you mentioned, Eric.
Yeah, here's the 3 again by Anderson. You know, they're doing everything you could hope for early in the game.
Back down low. Now Ryder trying to penetrate. Drawing the foul. National Coach of the Year back in 2018. That's off the back rim. Carmodo, another offensive board.
And that's around 2 different people there. That's just a great job to get that rebound.
Rolfe from the corner hits the 3.
You know, you talk about work rate as a stat. Carmody's been everywhere in this first quarter.
Now Grier, who just checked in. Grier, pull-up jumper, and she hits it. Resets it back to Cofield. Sidestep over to McIver. Back into the corner. That one too short. McIver, a nice rebound off the glass, gets the finish.
Good handoff there from Roach, just not there on the finish.
Cofield, a little too strong, and Tomlinson, a pull-up jumper on the opposite end, makes it 24-8 Eagles. Shot for McDaniel. That one falls. Teionni McDaniel joins the 3-party.
You know, this is a theme all around college basketball, right? Both of these teams basically lost more than 80% of their scoring last year.
McIver hits the 3. You were talking about the 3-point percentage.
Right now, that was such a strength last year.
Carmodo tries again. Tomlinson able to save it towards McDaniel. McDaniel drives, draws the contact, and one.
Actually lead to the basket. Tomlinson here. Carmodo gets the chance at it, and then look at this save by Tomlinson, keeping it going for McDaniel. Elects, you know.
Carmodo able to pick up the loose ball. Tomlinson drives into the paint, kicks it out to McDaniel. McDaniel from 3. Got it! Well, Teionni McDaniel riding the hot hand. She hits another one. Goes right to Henderson. Now Henderson in transition. The guard dropping it off. There's a 3, and got it! Aaron, help from beyond the arc. Carmodo with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it back out to the corner. Henderson, extra pass to Halp. Halp fires a 3. It's going to miss off the front iron. But McGee with the offensive rebound. McGee drives, fakes, finishes up and under. Back over to Roach. Grier in front, tries to tip it away, and maybe a little bit too rushed by Roach. Had more time than expected. Outlet to Carmodo, up and good. In all Eagles since the start. McDaniel and Carmodo lead the charge here in Chestnut Hill. Henderson will try it. Top of the key. Off the side of the rim. McDaniel again a track down on offensive rebound. This time Grier pulls up for the midi and she hits it. Carmodo looking for McDaniel. Hands it off. McDaniel for Grier. Grier fires the 3 off the backboard. Another chance for McDaniel off the glass, and she got it at the buzzer. And again, an offensive board for the Eagles.
Well, is that fitting or what, the way that this half went?
To start the second half, inbound by Ryder to get us started. Back down low, a nice finish off the glass for McIver. All 40 minutes, added 8 rebounds and 3 assists. Rolfe, quick jumper, and that one rattles in.
Well, just how she started the first half.
Transfer from William and Mary. Played in 35 games last year. Trying to make an impact here with the Eagles as there's a nice shot from the outside. 15 on the shot clock. Back out for Okechukwu. Cofield to the right side. McIver, pull-up jumper. That rattles in. Tomlinson trying to avoid the pressure. Couple of dribbles. Now Tomlinson dishes it down low for Carmody. The adjustment and the finish for Lily Carmody.
And getting to a spot where she can make that pass.
Looking down low. Back outside. Cofield, her shot. It goes.
Then you're starting to talk about more like advanced analytics and, you know, the efficiency of that shot versus moving back. But, you know, if you're a rider, you'll take that one, sir.
A Gofo. Now Tomlinson. She'll just shed the defender and pull up for the jumper.
Again, continues to just be really, really solid.
7 assists for Athena Tomlinson. 8 points, 3 rebounds for the sophomore. And here's a steal for McDaniel in transition with the finish. Teionni McDaniel with 19 points. Eagles lead it 60-28. Again, double team. McIver fires the 3, and she hits it right in front of the Rider bench. Cutter is Perez Mesquita trying to finish off the glass.
That was a pretty good cut right there. Got to a nice spot. Just couldn't quite have the finish at the rim.
Now Tomlinson drops it back for McGee. Steps inside the arc and fires that shot and hits it.
Stand by it. It gets used often.
McGee, after the timeout, kicks it out to Grier. Fires a 3 and hits it.
Is that a thing?
It's very popular right now.
Okay.
Grier on the drive and the finish. Opportunity for the 3-point play for Jocelyne Grier.
I now understand. Well, this was a good play by Grier. This is worth getting excited about. After taking the charge on one end, especially this year, especially, you know, for this group, a little bit undersized going into the ACC. So it all really adds up. It all starts to matter. Boy.
We haven't seen Sam Richardson yet this season as well, so not a deep bench for the Bronx. Shot for Brown, and that one falls. Oh, the 4-star recruit. Going to switch it off with McGee. McGee cutting it back inside. Got it poked from behind. Lopez with the active hands. Now Cofield in transition with Lopez. Lopez dishes it down low. Lazaro with the finish.
You know, you and I were obviously, it was like, oh, and Andy Anastas does this too. And then you realize, like, that's almost 9 years ago. It's like, felt like I was hoping it was like 3 years ago, not 9.
Shooting 34% from the 3-point line, 50 from the floor. McDaniel, floater off the glass, and a new BC career high, 21 points. 21 points and a steal for McDaniel. In for Carmody. She'll try to spin away, use the glass, and she gets the nice finish for Boston College. It's going to lead to some subs already for the Bronx. Another turnover down in the paint by Brown. In transition, Carmody, another kiss off the glass. And Lily Carmody up to 11 points. A Gofo trying to turn. Gives it up to Lopez. Lopez steps back, gives it back out to a Gofo, and she hits the jumper. Back down low for McDaniel. She gets swatted. Lopez came back defensively. Brown now in transition. 40-point lead for the Eagles. Lopez turns it over, is looking for a foul on the baseline. Tomlinson bounce pass to Grier, who tried to kiss it, but a little short. And now Denia Brown in transition to Lopez, who finishes cleanly. It looks like we're going to play here in the fourth. Both teams just back and forth as McDaniel lines up the 3. Popped up and right to the hands down low. Cofield.
Carmody got knocked down trying to go for that rebound.
Bounce back to Lazaro, and she'll get the finish at the rim. Now Tomlinson, little head fake, trying to get by Lopez. Another finish off the glass for Athena Tomlinson. Brown thought of the shot, decided not to take it. Back inside for Lopez, and got it at the rim.
Great pass.
Help the other way with contact, able to finish. Henderson drives all the way. That one bobbled. Back out to Lapinto. All looks for Henderson. 4 on the shot clock. Henderson fires and hits it. Lopez looking for a lane. Hop step and floater jumper goes in. Henderson gonna turn it over. Inbound, now Lopez. Over for McIver, trying to drive again and floats that one up and in. So a team high 14 points for McIver. And the Eagles will wind the clock down here in the fourth.